Before I met Ani, I was an anxious, stressed out, depressed person. I was wandering around in a just a complete brain fog of who was I? What was my purpose on this earth? Who was I here to serve? What was I doing? I was never sure when I was going to make more money, when I was going to find a client, who this client would be, what would be this ideal person. I had so many money blocks, so many money blocks, so many fears, so many triggers and unresolved traumas that were keeping me stuck and in lack and limitation. I was miserable. I was unhappy in my relationships. I was unhappy in my business. And my personal problems were really showing up in my business. My feelings of lack and fear were keeping me stuck and unable to see through into the abundance that I could have. And so when I met Ani, I was really in a bad place. I was operating at 10% of who I could possibly be. And I chose to work with Ani because he just saw through all my stuff. We had one conversation that lasted several hours, and I was so struck by the fact that he didn't care how long it took to talk to me. He just wanted to talk to me. He wanted to love me deeply and show up for me and share with me what he was seeing. And he broke open my entire life in that conversation. I remember I was in tears because I'd had so many breakthroughs in just one conversation with Ani. And I thought, oh my gosh, if he could do this with my life in one afternoon, what could he do over months working with me? And I just thought, I have to do this. I have to work with this man. I've never met anyone like him. And I'm so grateful that I did work with him because he loves his clients so deeply. He shows up in ways that, he's given me more time than any other coach has ever given me, right? More love. And I mean that in that for him, it's about the person making this transformation. And it doesn't matter the material things of, time and things like that. He'll give what he feels called to give. And because it's in such alignment with who I am and who I'm trying to be, it was always the right type of coaching. It was always the right type of support. And he just went above and beyond. Just above and beyond supporting me. And it's just unheard of. I don't know anyone else in the coaching game that would ever give as much as Ani does to his clients. And what was also different about working with Ani is that I was working through a lot of personal things, but those personal things were holding me back in my business. So we worked on my business and he had all these great business strategies, but also helped me work through all my personal stuff. So it's like, I got two for the price of one. It wasn't just business coaching. And that was incredible. What a value add of that I got, two coaches essentially for one. My life now is totally changed. I have never met anybody who could change my life more than Ani Manian has. I am calmer. I am not depressed. I am thriving. My business is thriving. My relationships are thriving. I'm happier. I know that when things come up, I can sort through them in ways that I didn't know how to before. I just didn't have the tools. I didn't even know it was possible. And I financially am in a totally different place. Working with Ani has allowed me to 15x my prices. I'm embarrassed by what I was charging last year when I met Ani, but he changed it immediately on our first call and helped me so that I could hold space to charge what I was truly worth, and continues to see me larger than I can possibly see myself. And that's what makes him such an incredible coach, because no matter what heights I reach, there's always something higher that he can push me to get to in his loving Ani way. And I mean, I have had more clients than I possibly could have wanted that were aligned clients. All the clients coming in are super, super aligned to who I want to serve and gave me clarity. Ani gave me clarity about who those people I wanted to serve were in the first place. And now, because I'm in alignment with them, they seem to just be coming to me. And so he's taught me that work does not have to be so, so hard, that I don't have to work myself into the ground, into exhaustion to succeed. You know, I can succeed with very aligned, specific work. And that has been a game changer for me. You know, I'm just financially more secure and I'm just happier. And Ani has changed my life. I mean, more than anybody in my family, probably anybody in my life ever combined. In a few short months, Ani has rewired the way my brain thinks. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. If you are on the fence about joining Ani and working with him, don't be. Just jump over the fence, say yes, put both feet in. Like, oh my goodness, it is the single best investment I have ever made in my life and in my business. And I know it will be for you too. Dive in, say yes. He will change your business, he will change your life. I can't say enough good things about Ani. He's definitely an incredible coach, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.